Hello. Hello, Dragon. Hello, lovely lady. You're so sweet. I love it that you just make it to my lives and able to moderate for me. I'm truly grateful for you. Thank you. Oh, you did? Okay. I'm gonna have to read it. I'm gonna have to read it. I got some emails from some people. I'm gonna write it down in my notebook so I won't forget because my memory is not that great. Be like, oh yeah. Okay, so Do sent me an email. Sundrop sent me an email. And I'm going to just check with SCJ because she may have sent me an email. And he said it's under Karen. Now, I'm going to check. I haven't checked today. Rocky, not today. So 3 people have sent me emails. Hello, Princess. It's a lovely surprise to see you too. Thank you for joining. My sister Juanita will be on here shortly. Now, before I get into it, you saw the title. So I'm probably going to have like a little crowd tonight because people don't want to hear about politics. And I just want to talk about some of the executive orders that our new president in chief, Donald Trump, has put into place and just see what you guys think about it. Do you think that it's a lot of them? Do you think that what he's put in place is beneficial to our society? Things like that. What do you think? Where we're headed, in this different world of Trump? Because it's definitely shaking the core of my foundation, just so you know. And here's the thing. People think that, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Trump. He's going to be good. He's going to do good. You can't help but to worry about it because some of the programs that he decided to take away are affecting me. Hey again. Yay. How was the party? Okay, Juanita's going to come on and talk about the party. I believe she's going to come on. I just emailed you yesterday seeing if you could come on because YouTube has been so boring. I like that, SCJ. You're trying to say that I'm not a boring person. You go, girl. Hello, Karen. Hello, Dragon. Dragon's moderating. She's here tonight. For some kisses and loves, guys, for Dragon. Karen, hello. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it may be a little depressing. Sorry. And that's unfortunate because why would talking about politics be depressing? Here's the thing about me. Don't label me. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I am for the side that is going to do the best for the country. That's it. That's who I am. So sometimes when Republicans win, I'm not upset. Like George Bush, I was like, yay, good for him. He won. He's going to do the best he can. And let's get behind him. Let's support him. But I've never been a dislike of a Republican. I've never disliked Republicans just to be disliking them. And I don't dislike Republicans. I just think that their nominee that they have is on another level. Yeah, sorry, he's on another level. And it frightens me a little bit because people are already protesting. And, you know, it's just, ooh, 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 ooh. I do got some Megan news. So here's my thing. We can talk about Megan first, or we can talk about Trump second, whichever one. I know you guys don't want to talk about him, but I want to tell you my thoughts on him. I want to just tell you my thoughts on his programs, like the one that he just pardoned 1,500 people. But you know what I love about you guys? You've already told me how you felt about that. You said you didn't have a problem with it, that, you didn't have a problem with it. And I was like, okay, that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be on here. I'm not on here to bash Donald Trump. Let's get that straight. And anytime, if you guys feel like I am, stop me and say, wait a minute, Letitia, you just said you wasn't going to be bashing him, and you're doing just that. That is not what I'm here for. I'm here to put out the news that I've heard and then see your thoughts on it and give you my thoughts on it. Whether I disagree or agree, that's it. I don't want it to be a fight. I don't want it to be an argument. I don't want it to be a big to-do. I just want your thoughts, because I want to see where you guys' mindset is, that think that some of this stuff that he does is okay. Now, he did just pardon two police officers from Ohio that were convicted on a conspiracy, not a conspiracy, on a gentleman dying at the age of 20 years old. I should know his name to even be talking about him, but I have it in my phone. And then I posted it on my Facebook, and a friend of mine came on there and they said, well, Joe Biden pardoned 40 men, or 40, maybe it was 40 men. I don't know how many it was, from the death row. And then I just said, well, yeah, that is not a comparison. You're talking about your freedom versus dying. Someone was freed for doing something illegal. If the courts find you guilty, why is it okay for him to decide to reverse something that bad happened? Another thing, the cancer research. He stopped the cancer research. Is that good? I know people that have cancer and have died from it, and I would love for them to continue to research the cancer. That's my thought on that. The other thing was, I think that's pretty much it that I have. I don't want to go too deep, but the immigrants are trying to have their babies here. This immigration issue is blowing up. And what's interesting to me is that somebody should, in my book, everybody knows somebody that is here illegally, or knows somebody that's here illegally. But even though they're here illegally, that doesn't mean that they have not been trying to get into the system. Now, I'm all for getting the borders tightened up and getting them shop in shape, because they're coming in. I'm all about protecting the border. And that's the difference. Like, I'm all about doing what we can do to stop the flooding of, immigrants. I know they're trying to escape something, Okay, guys, can you see me okay? Sorry about that. My internet went down. Is something going on with my internet? I may have to call them and see if they can fix it. Um, I'm gonna read some of your comments real quick. SEJ just go right in. Megan first. They said let's do Megan first. Yeah, let's do Megan first. But that's what I want to talk about. That's pretty much it. I don't want to draw it out with Donald Trump. Those are the different things that I've seen that have come to place that, pretty much the different changes that I've seen with executive orders. And what I found interesting is that a lot of mothers that are about to have babies are trying to have cesareans so that they can be able to try to stay in the United States. But even if you are not a citizen, like if your baby's born here, their baby can stay here. But the mother, if you're not a citizen, you cannot stay here. That's it is what it is. That's the new rule. So yes, SCJ, that's fair. But I think for me, I have to be careful what I say about Donald Trump and how I say it because I don't want to come off offensive because he does have supporters that really support him and care about him. But I can still voice my opinion without making anyone feel uncomfortable. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, I wish Latanya was on here. She's really good because she likes to talk about okay, but what about this? And what about that? To give me another perspective of Donald Trump. And my sister even said tonight, she says, we need to still give him an opportunity to see what type of president he's going to be. It is too early to tell still, but he is doing a lot as we speak. Miss Letitia, I'll just drop by and greet you in the chat. It is now 2:20 a.m. here, but I'm still awake for a while. Okay, Dragon, I appreciate that. I don't bother with politics because it caused too many roles to truth. I don't understand them, and I haven't voted in the UK because the parties is going to try to clean up mess the other party made. They are in for the money, for the Karen, I totally understand. It's hard talking about politics, but if you think about it, politics affect us in a daily basis. It affects us. It affects our price of eggs because evidently the United States is concerned about the price of eggs. And and when Donald Trump got in office, he said he was going to fix the price of eggs. And now people are complaining about him not fixing the price of eggs. I just, it's like, what? You voted for him because you thought he would bring down the prices? Okay, he still may do that. We don't know. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, let's get the depressing part over. I'm with SCJ. Well, we're almost done too. I'm just gonna listen to you guys' opinion and then we're gonna move on because I don't want to stick on this. I just told you the different things that were going on. You can They should absolutely be a problem with him pardoning those criminals who all saw what happened and heard of the aftermath that were deaths and suicides. That's true. You can't separate the two. You can't separate what happened to those people and pretend that they wasn't in some immediate danger and then say, okay, let's free the people that put them in danger. It's it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Think Elon Musk is pulling Trump's puppet strings. I think I don't think they're going to be friends for long. I think that Donald Trump is headstrong, and then if Elon Musk starts trying to tell him what to do, Trump is going to tell him that you're fired. He also pardoned 25 seniors that were praying outside family planning clinics, praying and arrested. Okay, Texas Kit Kat. Now listen to this. He also pardoned 25 seniors that were praying outside of family planning clinics, praying and arrested. Texas Kit Kat. Why would these protesters that are free to protest get arrested for praying? I just don't get it. Were they trespassing and then they said that they couldn't trespass? Because you're free to protest. You are free to protest. And I don't have a problem with him freeing these seniors. I really don't. And it's freedom of speech. People should be able to protest. Okay, let me check my computer and see if we're back up. And I'm going to count the minutes and then we're done with Trump. And we're going to move on to Megan. Okay, let's see. Let me try something else. Here we go. We're back up. Oh, they are letting people out of jail early as there's no room for them in the UK. Wow, that's interesting. I trained in the cage today in the adrenaline is still kicking in. Alicia, in another live, people gave the excuse that Melanie's feet her, and that's why he didn't put his hand on the Bible. Oh, Melania's feet. Okay, Letitia, in another live, people gave the excuse that Melania's feet her, and that's why he didn't put his hand on the Bible during the inauguration. They justify and excuse everything they do. Yeah, I mean, they can come up with whatever reason that they don't want to do certain things, or that even like the Elon Musk thing that he did, they came up with he was just giving love. Okay, I'm going to not pretend, but say, okay, Donald Trump, you didn't want to swear on the Bible, or put your hand on the Bible, but it does give it a look. It does make you think like, hmm, why didn't he swear his allegiance? You know, saying that he would uphold the Constitution and everything about the Constitution and everything and swear on the Bible to do that. And he decided not to put his hand on there. What did that mean? Was it a signal that he's not going to do those things? Or was it just something like they're saying Melania's feet was hurting and he just didn't feel like putting his hands on the Bible? Trump should carry on. Oh, Karen, I think Karen's the one that left. Karen, are you the one that left a message on my Facebook page? And I was like, thank you. Let me know. Trump should carry on with cancer research. I'm in remission. And if it wasn't a brand new drug, I wouldn't be here. I've been told it's a miracle I'm still here, as I had stage 4 ovarian cancer. See, that's what I'm talking about. I have family member that had cancer that support Trump and support him. But how are they feeling? How would they feel and how are they feeling now that the research has been halted? It's scary. It's scary to think that things that can save my life. That's what I'm saying about it's affecting his decisions that he makes affects all of us. It affects us. It's not just word salad. It's not just all let it go. It is what it is. It affects us. Listen to what Karen just said. They came up with a drug that helped her, and she was in stage 4. What if they are on the brink of something right now, and then they're told, oh, no, everything is halted? Is it because of the financing? I just wonder. I just wonder. Hello, Latanya. I was just talking about you, Latanya, how I know that when you come on that we can have a great conversation. Mega here, LOL. Nothing wrong with that. I like that. Because I wanted to understand Trump supporters more because I could be missing something. I really could. Hello, Kiwi Sunshine. Hello, Latanya. Yes, she is a mega Trump stir, and she is proud to say that, and I'm proud that she is proud to say that. I am. I respect her. I respect her opinion. I respect everything. Now, let me send Juanita the link because she's probably like, you know, whatever. So let me send Juanita the link, okay? Invite, copy, go here, Juanita. Okay. I really want to hear Christine's take. Oh, the double Nazi salute by Elon. Roberts was swearing Trump in before she stood up, according to some articles. Okay, thank you, TikTok. Debbie, yes, they are going. Yes, they are going after cyberbullying as too many young people committed suicide like school children. Oh, that's a good thing. No, it wasn't mean. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Am I catching up? Oh, okay. Okay, Karen. There must be another Karen. Make America great again. If you are an American, you should agree with this. What's wrong with the current American? That's what I want to know. I don't feel like we're unified. I don't. I think Joe Biden was trying to do that, but he didn't quite make it. I think we needed someone younger, someone, that could inspire us a little bit more because when 9/11 was here, we were so united as a country. You couldn't tell that we were neighbors, we were friends, we opened up everything. I mean, blood banks, they had to stop the blood banks. I mean, that's how we came together as a nation, as a country. And that's when America was like the tightest. But then when division sets in and strife and things aren't going right, you got a division. You're divided. You're not united. And I don't feel like we're united. And if we're not united, then what the? Hello, Miss Juanita.
Hello.
Hey, beautiful.
Same to you.
Well, I was talking about Donald Trump a little bit, and I'm kind of trying to move away off of it now.
Okay.
Um, but I was just telling them that I was thinking about the different things that he signed into order, like canceling the cancer research program that they
Mm.
have worldwide. And then also, letting the 1,500 people out of jail from January 6th. I talked about that a little bit. And then um, how the immigrants are so afraid right now that the women that are pregnant are trying to get their induced labor to have their babies here in the United States. So if they get deported, at least their baby can stay in the United States. I mean,
Yeah.
it's that serious. I mean, these are the different things that are going on. And so I just brought it up to the audience and just wanted to know what their thoughts was on all of that information. And I've been getting a lot of feedback. Um, some of them, like there was one moment, let me tell you about this moment, and then you can give me your comment. Um, that Donald Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible to swear in because when you become president, you place your hand on the Bible and you're giving your allegiance to the country, to everything, and you swearing yourself in for the most part.
Well, look,
Uh,
maybe he couldn't put it on there because, and I'm not, just so everybody know, my thing with Trump, he's president now, so it is kind of what it is. We just have to deal with what is going up. And I just read Latanya's email message about he's done more in 4 days than Biden did in 4 years. Sometimes Latanya is not so. Sometimes you got to take it slow. Just because he went in there signing all that stuff and letting people out and doing all this, you you're running a country. You have to be strategic. So going in 4 days doing all of that, for one, I think he moves too fast. I think he needs to slow down, really evaluate what's going on, because now you're not running a business, you're running a country, and it's on a different level. And I just pray that he does it the right way. You know, I know, folks going out, he did more in 4 days than Biden and did in 4 years. But at the same time, sometimes you can move too fast. You know,
I like what you said. That is
and not that
awesome.
he's done anything, whatever he's done, because he was voted in. So it is what it is. It's not like, oh, I don't like him or this and that. But at the same time, it's like when you get a new job, and I know he's been the president before, and and um and people probably have their different opinions. It just depends on which way you want to look at what he's done and how he's done it. Um, but you really need, this is a very important position, and he needs to. Oh, okay. I'm so busy reading the comments.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Right ahead. Tuscany. Hello.
Yeah, but I mean, all I can do is say we got to just, for the next 4 years, just see what happens.
You're right, Juanita. You're absolutely right. And I think that is a good pill for everybody to take in. Not just his non-supporters, but his supporters too. Think
Yeah.
about actually what he's going to be doing the next these years to come. Let's
My
see.
thing is, if he's moved like that in 4 days, he got 4 years. Oh my goodness, what are we in for?
Yeah, I'm really shaken by the executive orders and all the change so fast and getting the ball on the run.
She said 99%. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know. Some people, some people may be delusional in certain things because facts are facts. It is what it is. And if you're a Trump supporter, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, and you don't have to degrade anybody else, because you don't have to degrade Biden. If you Trump is your person, let him come in there, do what you think he needs to do to make to make it right. But you don't have to put down Biden to say, he's done more than Biden in 4 days than he's did in 4 years. I just, I think, go
I
ahead.
like that. I really like that. Like it's not a competition. It's not who does better or who did this and who did that. It's not like that. Because if I want to open up that door, I can say for the last 4 years, it was really quiet with Joe Biden. It wasn't loud.
The stress level, at least for me, went down. And
Oh
it,
yeah, mine too.
and the stress level, it has gone up. And especially in the last 4 days, Latanya.
Yeah.
So, um, you know, I just pray that he does what he's supposed to do, and
I
that
mean,
he's not in there trying to get revenge and not really making it just about him, because
right.
a lot of things and I don't know. I can say so much, and I'm trying to be politically correct.
Yes, we have to. Tuscany, I'm Hispanic, can stand the race fight. We have to be better. God is with us, and we must trust in God. All is going to be good. Okay, this country needed a change. We were headed to communism, and you know it. Mm.
Mm,
Well, we're not, we're definitely not democratical going on right now. Democracy, I should say. It's starting to lean more to on one end of the spectrum. Like I could easily be one of those people that be being shipped back to wherever I came from because I'm if you think about it, like my husband said, Letitia, you're an illegal alien too.
Yeah, I guess we'll be going back to Africa, huh?
So
Look,
I
and there be what is his wife? Where's she come from?
she's an immigrant too, and her parents just got their papers while he was in office. They were still immigrants. And
I
so
just
it's that's what I mean. Like, you can't tell me that everybody in this chat, you don't know someone that is a immigrant, or someone that knows someone that is either scared, or if you don't know, call them up and find out. Because I'm sure there's so many of us. It's not just Hispanic, but it's India, Africa. It's all immigrants that have been living in this country for a while, and waiting for their papers and stuff to come up. But this is what I do know, Juanita, that the lady that do my nails, her husband comes from Mexico.
mhm,
And they went through the entire process. And now he's a US citizen. I mean, she
mhm,
stayed on it. She did what she needed to do, and
mhm.
she got it done. And he was a citizen within a year and a half, like that fast. But we're gonna move on from Trump. And
Yeah,
Juanita, I appreciate your take on that, though,
I
because you're
really don't have it. I mean,
yeah,
it
I
is what
know
it
you're
is.
being
I mean,
diplomatic, because it can be hard, because with
yeah,
our opinions, what we really want to say.
right.
But
Mm.
but we're gonna move on to Megan in just a minute, and I'm gonna sing the Mimi song. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Are you tired?
I'm a little exhausted.
Okay, well, I won't keep you too long.
Okay, well, a little bit.
Little bit is sleep, girl. She fell asleep in the car. I was so glad just to get a break. Okay, I'm going to move down to the bottom. Hello, Debbie Campbell. Hello, French Connection.
I like that French
Hello,
connection.
Christine. Okay, so I found and Juanita, if you need to go, let me know.
Okay.
I found a clip of Megan, and I heard this from you guys the other day. I wanted to talk about the birthday party first. Tell them how the party was, Juanita.
Oh, it was really nice. It was my grandson. He turned 7. Um, but very intelligent. I learned today that he knows how to speak Mandarin.
What?
Yes. He told me how
What
to
is
say
that?
how to speak it's the new K-pop, it's the Chinese,
Oh,
Japanese,
oh.
yeah. Yeah. Um but yeah, very intelligent, very smart. Um But no, he's a big boy now. He likes football.
He's tall.
Yeah, he's the
He
same height
does.
as me.
He likes football. Is
Yeah.
he?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, but yeah, had a good time. It's
I
just a
know.
long drive for me. It's about an hour, so kind of late here. So
Yeah,
like
you
I said,
don't
I'm a little.
drive much though. I mean, you don't drive
Mm-mm,
like that.
no.
Uh-uh.
So
I
yeah,
had a great time at the party.
yeah, it was good to see you.
Yeah, it was great seeing little man and his
Yeah,
friends. He was
yeah,
Kara was trying to hang out with them. I said,
yeah,
"You need a few more years, girlfriend. A few more years."
yeah.
Let's go ahead and do the Mimi song real
Well,
quick
I'm gonna be on, but I'm not gonna be on
on
video.
here.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna listen, but I'm not gonna be on video.
okay. Chat with you later, girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's get to the Mimi show, guys. And whoever wants to come on, feel free. That and I hope what I don't want to do is skip you guys' points of view. Okay, let me go back up because I don't want to be rude and miss. Okay, let's start here. I'm impressed though that Trump is doing in California. Good job. That's awesome. You know how people always have something negative coming out, but not something positive? Sometimes, like with Megan, you can't turn around and say, oh, but she did this and she did that. But this is good. I'm impressed though with what Trump is doing for California, like letting people get to their homes and not wait. Bethany Franklin is doing an amazing job with action plans. That's awesome. Good for Trump. He's got something there. Okay? He's offensive and he's vile. If he doesn't deserve any respect from anybody, do you see his cabinet? I am concerned about our Homeland Security shot her dog in the face, her puppy in a ditch. Yes. Yes, his cabinet picks are interesting. They're interesting. They are. You can't ignore it. You can't pretend like you don't see it or it like, oh, that's okay. That's okay. Just because you want to defend him and you like him a lot. You can still listen. I can admit when Joe Biden does something wrong. I can. I really do. I can say something about when he does something wrong. Like during, I think it was the Ukraine, not Ukraine and Russia, but oh God. Anyway, it was a war going on, and he pulled the troops, and I thought he shouldn't have pulled the troops because all those people over there were scrambling, trying to get out the country, and some of them were citizens, and it just was really bad, and I didn't like the way he handled it. I thought he could have handled it a lot better because the way those people were hanging on the plane and then falling, people died in that. We forget. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Letitia. Caught you. It's 1:30 a.m. here in the UK. Just got back from the cinema. Watched the Bob Dylan film. Oh, okay. I don't see Juanita in the chat. Let me check and see if she went to bed because she could be tired. Okay, so she may not even come. Get a chicken. Trump was trying to escape. And then he did a common body language thing of pretending to fix his hair when he finally let him go. Awkward. Yeah, there's some animosity there. And you see the division? It's all in there. We don't know yet. The border crisis is very dangerous. It is. It is. It's being a rancher, it has affected me and many of the neighbors as they came through our property, which is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I do think that he needs to do something about the borders. That I do. I am a firm believer. Someone needs to do something. And maybe he's the guy to do it. But can you be okay? Like I just had an issue with Joe Biden. Can you say to yourself, I really don't like that he did this, but I still trust him and like him? It's okay to say that. But to just be like, oh, he can't do no wrong, like he's God Almighty. Mm-mm. No, no one's that. Because here's the thing, when things go wrong, guess who we look at? We look at the President of the United States. When things go wrong, we were looking at Joe Biden. When things go bad or something happens, the eggs go up. Joe, what's up with the eggs? What's up with the gas going up? We look to our leaders. We look to those people to say, wait a minute. Kiwi. Okay. Debbie, January 6th, go listen to the hearings on C-SPAN and then FBI Director Christopher Way's testimony on FBI involvement. No one in this entire universe is going to convince me that January 6th was not the making of a President Donald Trump. Those were his people. Those were his supporters. They marched to the Capitol. They had one agenda: to stop the votes. Why were they there? Why were those people there? Why would my little self go marching down to the Capitol? If I was a Trump supporter and I was like, I'm going to go support him, why was I there January 6th? It was clear, the message was clear. No, you can turn it on any TV show. You can turn it on a China TV station and it was showing you what was going on. You can turn it on the Russia TV, China TV, C-SPAN, everywhere. And it will show you what went down on January 6th, because I couldn't believe it. I was scared. Those were all our officials. Those were the people in our Senate. They're the ones that help make the decisions that keep America running. And the reason why 9/11 happened, they were attacking certain areas that could weaken the United States, the Pentagon, the White House, and the Empire State Buildings. They had a mission to weaken us. I don't know where I'm taking that. I don't know where I was going with that. I went way off. Hello, my lovely Latanya. Okay, I'm way behind. Let me catch up. Make America great again. You should agree with this. I want it to be better than what it is. I do, Latanya. I do. Because I'll post something on Facebook. I've been posting all day. If you follow me, you'll see it. Guys, I'm behind. I know. I voted for Trump in 2016, 2020, and 2024. See? He didn't do anything that offended you or affected you in any way. It didn't affect you. It made your life better, it seems. What did Trump do in 2016, in 2020, in 2024 that made it that you were proud of? You can say, I'm so proud of my president because he did this. One thing, you don't have to like name a whole bunch. Good night, Debbie. Debbie's leaving again. Oh, hello, Payne. That's good to know. TikTok. Okay. Are you going to change it? Kit Kat? There was a lady said a sermon and asked Trump to please have mercy on all. Woo! It's not funny, but it's funny. She said, have mercy on us. Have mercy on these people. Have mercy. Have mercy. Jesus. She told him to have mercy. That's some stuff you ask God for. God, have mercy on my soul. She asked him for mercy. Tune the news. I'm gonna put a star by that. That just it. Trump to please have mercy on all people. Do you know what scares me is letting people out of jail that are police officers that have broken the law? It sets a precedence for all the other officers that had stopped doing bad things. It's okay. It's okay. Trump's going to pardon me anyway. I think that one was the biggest one for me. The Ohio, with that 20-year-old. And then those police officers went to jail and he pardoned them. That scares me. I'm a Black African American woman. And if police officers think that they can treat me any kind of way, then why wouldn't they? I'm letting you out. You're free to go. You did this. You had some suspicious stuff going on. When this 20-year-old died, you turned off the camera and all of a sudden he's dead. Okay, this is heavy. Let's move on to Megan. Can we? We do innocent bystanders standing on a street corner saying a silent prayer have to do with cyberbullying children? Good question, Debbie Campbell. Sorry about my nose. I do? I don't sound like Kamala. Teresa. Do I sound like her? I don't know how she sounds. I never really listened to her. You know, I've heard her say her speech or stuff. I heard the debate between her and Trump, and I thought it was very interesting. Yeah, but I don't sound like her, girl. But wasn't Kamala great and gracious to hand over to President Trump the presidency? She went and solidified the votes. Do you know how hard that probably was for her, knowing that she, lost the candidacy? Okay, put a one in the chat if you think Trump would have did what Kamala did. Put a one in the chat if you think. I'm going to the bottom. I'm going to skip some stuff. Sorry. Sorry. I'm so behind. I have to. Hello, Michelle. Put a one in the chat if you believe that Donald Trump would have given over power peacefully. Latanya, you know that he wouldn't do that. He would not do that. He didn't even show up for the Joe Biden situation. He didn't show up to pass over a baton to him and say, here you go, take care of the country. The country now is in your hands. No, he was an upset person and didn't even show up to his inauguration. But look who showed up to his. Joe Biden showed up to his inauguration, and Donald Trump did not show up for his. Hello? Put a 2 in the chat if you believe he would not have showed up. What happened to the Empire State Building? Yeah, I do. I like that too. We didn't have any new wars. Mm-mm. No. But I don't think Trump would have been able. Do you think Trump would have been able to prevent this war with Russia and Zelensky? I don't think Zelensky would have just buried his head in the sand easily and gave up his country, because it's showing that now. But, Donald Trump probably would have been able to try to negotiate with him. And I wonder, is he now? And is he going to stop funding? That's the key. Be nice, SCJ. If someone's life is improved and they are doing better, then doesn't that qualify as affecting someone's life? It sure does, Debbie. It sure does. If Trump did something that has improved your life, that is someone being effective in your life. He's effective. He's bringing the quality. He's doing it. Hello, Christine. The Empire State Building was not attacked on 9/11. What was it? Was it the Empire State Building? The Twin Towers. The Twin Towers, sorry. The Twin Towers. Debbie. I love you. Okay, so we say one. I meant the Twin Towers. Sorry. Because there was 2 towers, the twins. But it went after the Pentagon. the Pentagon, the Twin Towers, and it was aiming at the White House. I like that about Trump. I like that about him. I like, you know, that. That's what makes him interesting. That's what makes you want to turn on the TV and be like, what is he doing? Okay, so two. I got 1, 2. Wow. Yeah, there you go. Look. Kiwi gives him props. But that doesn't mean she's liking Joe Biden. That doesn't mean she supports him. That just means that, he showed up. Good job. Nothing wrong with that. You know what? I like when people can admit things. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like we're there. We're on the same page. And it doesn't mean that you don't like your man less. That it doesn't mean that you don't like Trump less because you acknowledge something in the other party. Like George Bush had said when Kanye West had called him a racist, and I knew he wasn't. And I was like, why would he say that? I said, that was just rude and disrespectful. I really thought that. Because he was trying to blame Hurricane Katrina on George Bush. But I think Hurricane Katrina was a bigger disaster because I won't go into that. But my point is that I just like that he said, Donald Trump came out and he said, I admit it, I failed. I failed, you guys. I made a mistake. I didn't assess it the way I probably should, whatever he said. But he admitted that he was wrong. And it takes a real man, a real president to admit when they have failed their own people, which was us. And I gave him his respect for that. But did I vote for the guy? No. Will I always remember that? Yes, because he was honorable. That's what you do. Oh, God, LaTanya, I can't. SCJ, calm down. We are moving on the conversation, okay? As a matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. We're going to shut this stream down. And then we're going to come in with the Mimi, okay? Because, I can't. It's just Trump, 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 Trump. Stop that, SCJ. Be nice. Be nice, everyone. I've always voted Democrat, but for the first 4 years, I've been a disaster. Has been a disaster. I hated vaccine mandates, super high inflation, forcing women to use bathrooms with men who claim to be women, and censorship. Cupid, that is a lot to be upset about. It really is. It really is, and I can see that. The vaccine mandate. Let's start with that. You didn't have to get it. I didn't have to get it. But I got that sucker. I got 4 of them. Because I saw people that I love die. Because they had these underlying conditions. And I was told if I take this shot, that it would prevent me from dying. And so I had to trust doctor. I had to trust them. I had to trust them because I don't know what underlying conditions I got. I got asthma. That might whoosh back up because whatever. Moving on. Super high inflation. Can we blame that on the pandemic? Forcing women to use bathrooms with men who claim to be women. That they need their own bathroom. They need to make a third bathroom if they're going to have some stuff going on. They need a third bathroom for other. I'm not making fun of it by no means, but I'm with you. They need a bathroom. Call others. Yep. And it's okay. What else did you put? And censorship. Yeah, I don't know about the censorship. So good points. Good points. Okay, I'm shutting this stream down, guys. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. All of you guys, come on over to the next stream. It's gonna start in 5 minutes. We're leaving Trump over here in Trumpville. I'm gonna change the name to Trump. Democrats used to be for no wars, no experimental drugs, no censorship, fighting for Social Security. What happened to those old school Democrats? I think they're still there. I really do. I think that those people are still there. And when you say experimenting on drugs, I'm glad they was experimenting because it gave me an opportunity to stay, at least that's what I think, a little bit longer because I had COVID. And I had to go to the hospital. And that sucked. My stomach was toe up from the flow up. It was like, whoosh. He said, "You got COVID." I said, "Excuse me?" I had to ship the baby off to my mom and them. I believe I gave them COVID. That was a rough time. Super high inflation is from trillions of dollars that Trump gave out because he didn't care where they were coming from during COVID. Everything about that. Hello, Monique. Now, I want to say to my Trump supporters, I love you. We're cool. And I thank you for your opinion. Listen to Latonya. Guess what I didn't do? Say that Biden was not my president, not once. But the left are saying that Trump is not their president. Oh, yes, he is. He is our president. They need to quit talking like that. He is our president. We need to pray for him. We need to ask for mercy. We need to ask for all kinds of stuff because Trump has hit the trigger. Boing. Yes, these next 4 years are crucial. And he has just freaking started. No, he is our president. He is our president. He's not my president. Who's my president then? He has been legally put back into office, and it's a shocker. Hi, Chrissy. Out to dinner. Want to say hi and hit the like. Of course. I want you to come on if you can. I haven't seen. Okay. I vote for policy, not personality. Trump has his strengths and weaknesses, like us all. Yes. I like the way you put that. but his weaknesses is affecting us, in my opinion. It is. Yes. And some of you are going to have to keep continually to help me with his strengths, because I got one that he's doing something for California, but I remember. So we're not going to talk about what happened in the past. Let's try to stay away from the past. Let's try to stay in the present and see what he's going to do. He's doing some stuff for California. Yay. That's awesome. Okay, I want to have a fun night too. So, guys, this is it. We're done with the politics. Okay, so listen, shut this down and come back. And I got some kicks and giggles for you. I want to talk. I don't even know why I brought this up quickly, knowing it was going to be a Debbie Downer. I'll see you in a sec. Come back, okay? Love you.